Good morning, afternoon, evening. You may notice I have an interior behind me. That's my old E36 interior, which I've just been ordered to take away from the garage at home. So, taking that down to garage tonight, get that unloaded, put somewhere safe, probably put on eBay. And then I'm going to get the interior painted on the DC2 and I'm going to finish it tonight. Right? Mark my words, I'm going to do it and I'm going to finish it. That's it, promise. Hopefully when I watch this back another day I'll have kept my promise and I'll be good to go. What else I'm going to do? I don't know, I'm going to focus on that, I'm going to focus on one thing and do it. Because I keep fucking wasting days. And I don't like wasting time, believe it or not. So, let's see when we get there. Okay, so the paint inside looks really good, happy with that. Bit patchy, but I did rush it, so I'll go over the patchy bits again. Still a bit tacky to be honest, but it has been, I don't even think it's been above 0, it's not been above freezing the past few days here, so probably why it's still a bit tacky. But now it's time to do the rear. Need to clean all the oil and dirt off first, obviously. Also need to get some electrical tape around this wiring that we thinned out. So get that done first, give it a good clean and then get on with painting. So just got all the wiring taped up and I'm going to make a start cleaning up the back end now and getting rid of all this dirt and shit, and then we can look at painting it. And Chris is going to help me.
I'm Welsh.
So I just got the back end cleaned up and just going to paint it now. Yeah, so that's most of the rear done. Looking good, happy with that. Only took about 5 minutes as well, so that's the beauty of the brush. Probably should have painted this bit first, so then I could have got in the car and painted this, but yeah, I don't always think these things through. But I'm going to do that bit next. Let me see all the dirt and this lower half. Do that next. So I just removed the covers for the fuel pump and the fuel level sensor. I was going to leave them, but they're a bit dirty and it's not coming off, so I'm going to paint them. So that's them painted. They look alright. Good old brush. There's Chris. He's Welsh.
I'm Welsh.
Right, going to carry on with the interior now. Alright, Audi's back on the ramps because it's leaking oil, so need to look at this first. Is that on? What's the way ramp? Ah, thanks. So yeah, Audi's back on the ramp because it's leaking oil. Hopefully the diesel leak's fixed and it's just oil. Might just be the sun plug needs nipping up, so. Right, let's see what we can see. Oh, there's a lot of... Whoa! Yeah, there's a lot of stuff under here. It's definitely not from the sun plug though. Fucking hell. That's pretty wet.
Holy shit.
Where the fuck is that all coming from though? We're going to have to climb up and start the car so we can see if it's running, see what's leaking. I'm going to try and climb up.
Fail.
Hang on, let me take my shit off. Is that right, wasn't it? How do we get down? Parkour! I dare say that is a tandem pump. It's really hard to see though. Okay, so it looks like it's actually the pump that's leaking now. Well, no, probably the pump was already leaking all along, so probably wants to pump now, but ideally I'd like to leave it, but the pump sits right on top of a coolant pipe, which obviously when it's leaking diesel onto it, it'll swell the pipe and probably end up busting, so that could go wrong one day. So we better change the pump. I'll see if I can get a cheap one on eBay. Don't weigh an Audi. I don't know what Chris is doing.
So here we go. Audi DC2. On the bag again. Oh look, the bag again. Here we go.
So that's the midsection tidied up. Now I'm just going to paint it. Looks pretty clean already, to be fair, but not a lot of stuff got carried in this area, so it probably will do. But I'm still going to paint it so it's all the same colour. So let's get going. Right, you're looking down on it. Paint all the things. Oh, look at all the dirt's come off that. Yeah. That's probably enough for me painting, to be fair.
Still missed a bit.
Eh?
Still missed a bit.
Ah.
On that fucking eye. Middle bit, this side.
By ear or what?
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting on to now. So just got finished painting the boot floor and then where the rear seats would go. Not done any of these sides yet because I'm not sure what I'm cutting off yet. Obviously the inner arches I'll not cut them off, but we'll have to see yet. Probably paint them another day. It's getting quite late now, it's about 10:30, so probably don't know what to do yet. Thinking about painting that strut brace. Could do with doing it, like. So me and Chris were just debating whether or not to paint the strut brace, and then Chris decided he would just paint it anyway because I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do it or not, so he's doing it for me. Thanks, Chris.
No worries, mate.
Alright, so that's most of the interior of the car done now. I need to stop saying so much. Yeah. So that's looking a lot better. Still got little tidy up bits to do. The paint's probably about, don't know, 80% done. No, maybe about 85. So just got little bits to do like around here and that. Decide what I'm going to do with that grip tape, so I'm going to try and peel it off or not because it's fucking hard to get off. I'll probably just paint around it and order some more. Steve's over here doing some brake pipes on the 206. It's 11 o'clock at night. Mine's hardcore. Don't want you to sound like a needy bastard, but make sure you subscribe. We're nearly at 2,000 now, so 2,000 subscribers. Won't be long now until we can start putting things back together and get out for a drive. Hopefully going to make the 621 meet in March, on the 13th of March I think it is. I'll definitely be there. Maybe not in this car. Might take my ET36 yet. We'll have to see. Hopefully I'll be able to take the DC2. If it's done. Should be done. We'll see. Deadline. There's also a track day at Donington on the 12th of March which I want to go to as well. If it's ready, I'll be taking the car to Donington on the 12th. Not going to book it yet because I don't want to book it and then end up not being ready for it. But if it's done like the week before, I'll book it. I'll be there. There's a lot of foreigners going, so that should be good. Does look a lot better. I'm glad I splashed out on some fancy paint. I've only used about a quarter of the tin as well, and the tin weighed about 2.5, 3 kilos. So what's that? 3 kilos. So it's not even weighed a kilo yet. 750 grams, maybe of added weight. Maybe a kilo once we get everything done. So I think a kilo's worth spending on making it look a bit nicer because it did look scabby before. And there's a lot of surface rusty places and scabby bits that just needed painting. I think a kilo's worth it, definitely. Especially because I'm losing, hopefully, 70 kilos. So, hopefully it'll be worth it. The car weighed 1,020 kilos before I did the K-swap, and that was with door cards still and heaters. A lot of other stuff that's going to get cut out, like the doors and things like that. So, I'm hoping for 950, but we'll see. 950 kilo in a car with 240 brake, that should be decent. It's probably about 255 or something bhp per tonne. Well, these are drying up funky as well, look. They've got loads of little air holes in them. But still looks better than what it did. Bye.